Dragon Knight, declared Emperor. Winged Lovechild is Empire's last hope. Guys, stop calling me a bastard. Now because they declared me an Emperor, they can't write bastard, right? It's insult Emperor's latest to jump through hoops to use the term opportunistic. Whatever. The Emperor was not born a rebel. No! What is it? What do you want?
What a sorry excuse for a general, Henry is. Drunk as a dwarf again, going on and on about his lost arm. The more liquor disappears down his throat, the more he can still feel it. Wish he had a phantom tongue instead of a phantom limb. The place would be so much quieter.
Dude, he lost an arm in battle. What do you expect? Shut up, you're an asshole. Let's see the general first. Our generals take priority, and I need to talk to that imp again. What's up?
Well, the Dragon Commander himself.
Huh.
Come, sit, drink with me. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. He's had a few too many. But you take to the right too if you had an imp apparatus for an arm. Never told you how I came by this eyesore, did I?
It looks like you came by it in battle. What did you expect?
During the
Do you
great
want me
and
to
glorious
expect?
last stand to save the Empire.
Yep.
Horseshit. We fought like lions so that the king, your bloody father, could scarper with what riches he could hold. But my soldiers did their duty. They died where they stood, and I was left for dead. Want of an eye and an arm.
Okay.
Not that any of it mattered. The king's head was shown decorating a stake, like star crowns will the pines come midwinter night. Defeat. Bah. Luckily, a touch of the malt can relieve its bitter taste.
Defeat. Okay. So here's one of the things I like about this game a lot. You see, it's these little interactions with your generals and your counselors. We'll get to them later. You get to decide what's going on, what will happen, how this game will end. Even though the ending is the same, just the personal endings. If the day should come for me, you can scrap her too. I have no use for generals anymore. Prosthetic limbs. What? No. Despite your dislike of my father, you stood your ground and did your duty. I hope I'll gain your respect so that you'll stand by me too, should the situation arise. Yeah.
You have the respect of Maxos, and that certainly speaks in your favor. But you'll need to come a long way yet to prove unto me you're not just another pampered prince he yanked away from his mother's teat. So what'll you have then? Mead or milk?
Dude, you're stepping on the line. I like you, but not that much. Don't make me go dragon form over you two. I'm saving that for Edna. What do you two want?
We routed the enemy on the left, only to be outflanked on the right. Such misfortune.
Yeah.
Nothing as frustrating as conquering land to the west, only to lose territory in the east. And you seem to be familiar with this procedure in any wind direction, Commander.
Lady, stop being an asshole. Shut up. Let's talk to them just to get this exclamation mark done with.
It's wondrous, my lord. What? Indeed she does, my lord. A soft voice sings
he's
well,
crazy.
my lord, when you Steve never thought the truth
Anyway,
be told.
yeah, see you later, Gromio. I got some throne room stuff to take care
Commander,
of.
it
Anyway.
is imperative that we should win the war. For our enemies are godless heathens in need of annihilation. To hasten this process, I therefore propose we introduce conscription. Why have young, able-bodied men sit around or do menial tasks when they could be serving in your armies instead?
Interesting proposal. That would actually help us win the war. But let's hear the rest of our... I can just decide right away, but let's hear the rest, their opinion.
Commander, even the most peace-loving elf won't deny that in these dark times of war, allowances have to be made which we would otherwise condemn. Conscription, though, goes too far. Let those that wish to fight for our cause do so, but let's not force men away from their families if they feel it is their duty to stand by them.
Yeah, you can just tell because of their stereotypical. What are you doing, man? Oh my god. They are all very stereotypical, so you can just guess what the responses will be. So he said conscription. The elf, of course, will disagree with this guy. He's a money guy, but he's also a family guy. I'm not sure what his opinion is. She refused, of course. She's a low liberty kind of guy. Low, not low, but she's low. Anyway, this guy, I think he will agree. Not sure. Let's see what our guess. I'm guessing this guy will agree. Because money.
Conscription may have somewhat of an ill ring to it, Commander, but it might be worth consideration nonetheless. It's not a dwarf that won't take up his axe for the Empire, but elves. A three-fingered man could number their volunteers on one hand. Time to get these weaklings into shape.
Okay, so he's with the idea just because this guy is against it. She's against it, right?
I don't think conscription is a very good idea, Commander.
Yep.
Not only should a life of soldiery be an individual's choice rather than an obligation, but by drafting so many young men into the army, you're draining our economical reserves. So please don't forget your political obligations because of your military ones.
Wait. What political obligation? Wait. We're putting young people into the army to fight for the Empire. How does that hurt our economical reserves? What, do we sell people? Cut them up? Or are you just hoping that, well, after the war we'll have all these young people to hire? Are you an idiot? That will cause us a disaster. We need a decrease in population so that after the war we'll have an easier time rebuilding the Empire. We won't have all these unemployment issues and economical issues and urban stuff. Yeah, even he agrees with me, yeah? You see? Ladies think in the future. You have short sight.
Perspective, Commander.
Huh?
More soldiers equals bigger battles, and bigger battles equals more explosions. Win-win. Granted, it's a bit of a simplistic perspective, but imps will have their fun, you know.
I like that guy's idea. So I was right. Agree, disagree, agree. And this one is disagree. It's always like that. Always like that. Anyway, personally, conscription. Well, for me, I would say conscription will do us well in this war because we need all the soldiers we can. And honestly, why not? Why not? Come on. I already live in a country where there's conscription kind of stuff going on, and it's very well protected.
Nothing like fresh blood to reinvigorate the military.
Yeah.
A lot of it will be spilled, yes, but in service of the Seven, that is an honor, not a sacrifice.
No, I don't care about your Seven. I care about the Empire, because right now we got more soldiers to fight with. Yeah, a lot of them will die. He's right about that, but those who will live will be professionals. Anyway.
You are too harsh a man, Commander. Think about the consequences of conscription. There will be cases of conscientious objection, desertion, thereby execution. So much drama for the sake of a few extra soldiers.
Only on your elf troops. There's also going to do the desertion. You elves are too soft.
Good. Fair's fair, Commander. Oberon and his kin deserve to make a bit of an extra effort. And if they don't make for good cannoneers, at least they'll make for proper cannon fodder.
Oh, you trickery bastard. You saw what he did there? He said he is with the idea because the elves won't do it. But now that his vision is final, he shows up his real colors. He did it because these guys don't do much.
I think you're making a mistake, Commander. But so be it. A generation will march to war. How many will return, I wonder?
You're too dramatic. Lady, it's war. Get over yourself.
Wonderful. I knew you'd be swayed by the arithmetic of detonation.
Yep.
A child could do the math, and a child would be equally delighted by the outcome.
Yep. And I like that guy. Let's see some explosions. No. Okay. I lost one soldier. He shall be remembered as one who defended the capital. And end of Act 1. Yep.
And so it came to pass that the Dragon Prince was initiated in the ways of war and caught the attention of his siblings. Whereas the prince had been but a flea in his half-brother Carthan Axehand's coat, the dread Decapitator now took full notice of what turned out to be a dragon, and so in turn did the others. Yes, it was in the heartland of Rivellon that the war would be decided between the last of Sigurd's children. Carthan remained a threat, as did his sister Sybil the Silent, who had cut out her own tongue a long time ago to stop the voices in her head from babbling. And then there was Farran the Fleshless, who was convinced he wasn't human at all, but rather an undead, which he would demonstrate by slicing the flesh from his body. Such was the crazed company the Dragon Prince would have to fight. Such were the terrors he would have to overcome. And the way he did so is still studied by all strategists in Rivellon today.
Don't get your hopes up. These are not boss fights. These are just different factions you'll be fighting. It's a strategy game. There's no boss fights in it. Anyway, my popularity has increased and decreased according to my choices that happened in the game, and I need them to increase. Anyway, battlefield moves to Heart of Kingdom. All factions rally behind the dragon. Now I'm called the dragon, not the bastard, huh? You double cross. Anyway, Henry unfit to be a general, but don't quote me on that. Lord Edmund confide. Son of a bitch. And he confide. They mention his name and he confides. Dwarves, elves, lizard imps, and undead stand united. Emperor to guide all to victory. Okay. Conscription. Generation of children marches to war. Thank you. Yeah, that looks like a good title. How about you put it up here instead of anyway. Emperor's Floria victories. Fact or fiction? What do you think? How about you open window, look up to the sky and see this big battleship I am controlling? Tell me if that's fact or fiction. Imps lack inspiration. Imps copy enemy armor designed to the letter. Yeah, true. All units look the same. That's why they say that. Size matters. Enemy researchers built impenetrable floating fortress. Imperial scientists stopify. Yeah, whatever. Alright, we got some cards. Okay. Alright, some cards we can use. Anyway.
I have news for you, Commander.
Huh.
Great, grave, or gratifying. I'll leave its interpretation to you.
Take it easy, man.
The fact of the matter is your victories have gone far from unnoticed.
Okay.
That much you knew. But they have also gone a long way toward uniting a shattered realm.
Okay, that's a huge introduction for something I know what's coming up.
It has therefore been announced that you are to marry. For that will bolster the populace's spirit and cement your power as emperor. Soon the finest princesses in the land will be here, bidding for your hand in marriage.
All that introductions have to tell me that they... Wait, announced? Who announced that? Wait, what if I say no? What will you look like right now? Don't look at me like that. What right do you have to announce that I'm going to marry without asking my opinion? Yeah. Honestly, no, it's not gonna be fun. Yeah,
Not
that's what I meant.
Such, no. You
What?
don't want to get married, because that would be a bit of an imposition. The decision has been made, you see. Matters such as these, even an emperor has to accept without remonstrance. Still, there are worse things than tying the knot, surely.
No. This bastard, he did this to me. He announced it all that I'm going to marry, and he's just imposing that decision on me. Son of a bitch. He's putting me in a tight spot and telling me I'm in a tight spot, so I don't refuse. You know, if I had the third option, it would be screw you. I'm not doing anything. That would be a logical
I dare say
thing.
it will. But do not please take this matter lightly, Commander. Of course, I hope your wife shall turn out to be a charming girl indeed. But this, above all, is a political bond, meant to strengthen the ties between you and the faction she belongs to. Love, I'm sorry to say, has very little to do with it. But of course I may be proven wrong. Perhaps it is even best that I had. Very well, Commander.
Okay.
And while you fantasize about pretty princesses, I'll continue my studies.
The
Grunio may find his inspiration in dreams, but I'll stick to books, thank you very much. A wizard likes his nose between the pages, rather than his head in the clouds.
Yeah, you like to stay in my royal chamber, don't you? Dude, I want my royal chamber. I can't get married and sleep here on deck with the soldiers and common people. What's wrong with that guy? What is it?
Fie upon Edmund's pride, Commander. The Lizard Lords
What?
have granted him the honor of representing our mighty military on a diplomatic mission of utter import.
Okay.
And he gets his knickers in a twist because it comes with a spot of sacrament alien to our ways. I should think it would be good fun to attend an imp ceremony. Something is bound to blow up. Isn't that what the generals normally like?
You're being an asshole. But he's an asshole already. What's going on? What's going on? What's wrong with you?
Imps, Commander. Are they not truly the lowliest of all the races?
What?
Were it not for the hint of demon cunning in their blood, we most probably wouldn't speak to them as much as serve them for supper with a series of seasonal stuffings. As it is, however, the lizard
You are the ones that get
to
eaten.
strengthen the military cooperation between ourselves and those demoniacal dewdrops. I'd exhale an
What?
existential sigh upon the hearing of such folly, yet give it no further thought but for one devilish detail in the treaty. It is I, as our foremost general, who must, quite literally, stoop to inspect their armies. An impish high priest will be present, figures fit for farce that are greeted and received with ridiculous amounts of highly ritualized protocol.
Okay.
As Henry might say, Commander, I'd rather lick marmalade from an orc's behind than bow to an imp. My very reason for currying your draconic benevolence at this hour. Certainly I have your blessing to abstain from these grotesque formalities and tend to business rather than etiquette.
No. You, sir, you're gonna go and you're going to bow and clean his toes if he wants you to. Because you're a racist asshole and you have to do this mission. You have to do this mission. You're going to show all courtesies and you are going to follow all the protocols and you're going to kiss their ass just to impress them. I don't care what you think of imps. They have been more useful to me than you or any of your kind. They made me a jetpack, you motherfucker. So you're gonna go there and you're going to do everything.
Your wish, my command, et sorry cetera. But if there indeed be hoops, the snapping of little necks will be added to the ritual.
You do that and you're not gonna find the room on the ship anymore. I'm gonna kill you where you stand. You hear me? You're going to be as courteous as courtesy allows it. You're going to be the figure of all courtesy and respect in that ceremony. Piss off. I don't want to see your face anymore. Yeah. Anyway, let's save the game. I think that's enough for now. I've been playing for too long. The next chapter is going to be a long one, so it's going to take more than just one video. Anyway, like if you like the game, and if you want more videos, like and stuff like that. And hopefully next video will be the marriage stuff, and we get to choose the princess and hopefully conquer half the world in return. And we're going to fight like how many people again? Let's just take a quick look. Just a quick look. Oh my god, just look at this. We got red, we got blue, and where's that? Yeah, yellow. We're stuck here on our little sea island. Anyway, check out the game. I love it. I'm gonna make a full playthrough about it anyway. But seriously, check out the game. It's great. And see you guys next time. Adios, amigos.